Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the wonders of gardening. Today I'm excited to share with you a game-changing discovery, the secret to growing tomatoes all year round. Now, you might be scratching your head, wondering how it's even possible. Well, the answer lies in understanding the needs of your tomato plant and creating the optimal environment for it to thrive. This isn't about fighting against nature, but rather working in harmony with it. By choosing the right tomato varieties, providing the ideal growing conditions, and employing the best cultivation techniques, you can enjoy a continuous bounty of fresh, juicy tomatoes right in your backyard, no matter the season. So are you ready to revolutionize your garden and say goodbye to store-bought tomatoes? Great! Let's dive in and start with choosing the right tomato varieties. First things first, let's talk about choosing the right tomato varieties. Not all tomatoes are created equal, and some are better suited for year-round growth than others. Enter the indeterminate tomato varieties. Unlike their determinate counterparts that grow to a certain size, set fruit and then stop, indeterminate varieties continue to grow and produce fruit throughout the growing season. Some popular indeterminate varieties include cherry, Roma, and beefsteak. You can start your tomato journey in two ways, either by planting seeds indoors or purchasing young seedlings from your local nursery. If you're a beginner or want a bit of a head start, opting for seedlings might be the way to go. No matter which route you choose, remember that the key to a successful tomato harvest is choosing the right variety for your garden and nurturing it with love and care. Now that we have our seedlings, we need to provide them with a suitable growing environment. Next, it's crucial to provide your tomato plants with a suitable growing environment. The first building block of this environment is well-draining soil. Tomatoes don't like having wet feet, and stagnant water can lead to root rot. Enrich your soil with compost or aged manure to provide essential nutrients and boost soil health. Sunlight is another key ingredient for successful tomato growing. Aim for about 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight per day. If you're growing indoors, a grow light can fill in for the sun. Lastly, protection from harsh weather conditions is vital. While tomatoes love warmth, they can wilt under extreme heat or freeze in cold spells. A simple greenhouse or even a plastic cover can work wonders in shielding your plants from the elements. Remember, a happy plant is a productive plant. With our plants happily settled in their new homes, it's time to talk about watering. Watering is essential for healthy tomato plants, but it's equally important not to overwater. It's about striking a balance. While tomatoes love water, too much of it can lead to problems like root rot and fungal diseases. So, how do you maintain that balance? Well, the goal is to keep the soil consistently moist, but not waterlogged. During hot weather, your tomato plants will need more frequent watering, but remember to let the soil dry out slightly between each watering. This allows the roots to breathe and promotes healthy growth. And here's a crucial tip. Always water at the base of the plants, not from above. This helps prevent the leaves from getting wet, which in turn reduces the risk of fungal diseases. So with these proper watering techniques, you're not just quenching your tomato plants' thirst, but also setting them up for success. Our plants are well watered, but we can't forget about mulching. Mulching is your best friend when it comes to growing tomatoes year-round. This simple yet effective technique can be a game changer for your tomato plants. But what makes mulching so beneficial? Well, for starters, mulching helps conserve moisture in the soil. By covering the ground around your plants, mulch reduces evaporation, ensuring your tomatoes have a steady supply of water. This is particularly useful during hot, dry periods when water can quickly evaporate from the soil. Next, mulch acts as a natural weed suppressor. By blocking sunlight, it prevents weed seeds from germinating, saving you the time and effort of weeding. Finally, mulch helps regulate soil temperature. It acts as an insulating layer, keeping the soil cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. This creates a more stable environment for your tomato plants, promoting healthier growth and better fruit production. Our tomato plants are thriving, but to maximize space and airflow, consider using a trellis or stake system. To maximize space and airflow, consider using a trellis or stake system to support your tomato plants. These systems are a gardener's secret weapon, offering multiple benefits that can significantly enhance your tomato yield. So what's so great about these systems? Well, they prevent your tomato fruits from touching the ground, protecting them from pests, rot, and soil-borne diseases. These structures also facilitate better sunlight exposure and air circulation around the plants, reducing the risk of fungal infections and promoting healthier growth. But there's more. Trellis and stake systems encourage your tomatoes to grow upward rather than sprawling outwards. This vertical growth pattern allows you to grow more tomatoes in a smaller area, making it an ideal solution for those with limited gardening space. Now here's a pro tip. Prune your tomato plants regularly to promote better airflow and fruit production. By removing unnecessary growth, you help your plants focus their energy on producing more, tastier tomatoes. If you're growing tomatoes indoors or during the colder months, you may need to hand-pollinate the flowers to ensure fruit set. This might sound complicated, but it's actually quite simple. To hand-pollinate, all you need to do is gently shake the plants or use a small brush to transfer pollen from flower to flower. This mimics the natural pollination process carried out by bees and other insects. Now let's talk about pruning. Regular pruning helps to improve airflow around your plants, which can prevent the onset of diseases. It also redirects the plant's energy from producing excess foliage towards fruit production. When pruning, focus on removing suckers, which are small shoots that grow out from the main stem. Also, don't forget to cut off any yellowing or diseased leaves. And there you have it, the secret to growing tomatoes all year round. With the right care and attention, you can enjoy a continuous harvest of fresh, juicy tomatoes straight from your garden. Imagine the satisfaction of plucking ripe, succulent tomatoes off the vine, knowing they are the fruits of your labor, grown with love and care. It's a rewarding experience that goes beyond mere sustenance. It's about cultivating a connection with nature, understanding the cycles of life, and reaping the rewards of patience and persistence. Moreover, homegrown tomatoes are far superior to their store-bought counterparts. They are juicier, more flavorful, and free from harmful pesticides. Plus, there's something incredibly satisfying about being self-sufficient and reducing your reliance on commercial produce. Embracing year-round tomato growing is not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. It brings you closer to nature, promotes health, and offers an unparalleled sense of achievement. I hope you found this video helpful and feel inspired to start your own year-round tomato garden. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gardening tips and tricks.